Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, there is some intrigue to this matchup between Michigan and Oregon. These are not teams that play often, but with this new revamped Big Ten, we are going to see this matchup more and more. What makes this really interesting is the history of Kyle Whittingham, the new Michigan head coach, against Oregon. He played them well and beat them often when he was the coach at Utah. We'll see if that adds a new little wrinkle into this matchup here today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Ducks headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Wolverines offense will have the football first. And here comes Andrew Marsh. And you get the idea that he'll be keeping an eye on the kind of day his counterpart is having for their offense.
And I'm just telling you, being around Jesse Palmer all week, these two schools, he wouldn't mind playing for these schools because they develop the wide receiver position year in and year out. They find guys with athletic ability that are playmakers, and it's no different today. Palmer, talk about these two dudes.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. I mean, they fit this game in the tradition of both these schools, putting out All-American receivers, Biletnikoff winners, first-round draft picks at the position.
Fucking
You've got two
God.
of those guys here in this game. They're each going to get a bunch of balls thrown their way. They're both so dangerous after the catch. This is a quarterback's dream to get a chance to play in either of these two offenses. This one's going to be fun.
He's got the back in the middle. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. He's got great speed. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So Oregon's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. One of the games within the game that we've been looking forward to all week. How will he handle this star cornerback on the other side of the ball? Here's Moore to throw. With the catch, it's Davison. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Moore, play action. Using the quick game. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The offense set for a first down play.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. The run inside. It's Marshall. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They turned it over with an interception on their first drive of the game. We're still looking for our initial points of the game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, one thing you know about Oregon is they're always loaded in the backfield. They had a couple of true freshmen a season ago in Davison and Hill Jr., who were absolutely outstanding. And you expect this season, David, in the running game, those two guys are going to be the focal point for the Ducks.
They'll be the focal point, but it's just like you saw a year ago, man. Like, they are committee, and they run hard. They run as angry as anybody in the country. Obviously, having Moore come back at the trigger opens it up. Price transfers in, so it's going to be another year of stable running backs for Oregon. A lot of ground and pound and a lot of physicality.
And the Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Hey, man, I love guys with situational awareness in football. It's 3rd and long. You know it. He's sitting right near the sticks, ready to break on the football, ready for the quarterback to throw. He does, forces the INT. Nice heads-up, smart play by that young man.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. With the catch, it's Johnson.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Runs through a tackle. Oh, what a cut! They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Davison. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Back to the ground with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. Looking for the score. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. Throwing, Underwood. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Bro, I'm gonna
And
lose
they
my
get to
fucking
the
shit.
quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Looking for a crease. It's Marshall. There's a little room there. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good 3rd down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running inside. It's Marshall. Tripped up for the tackle.
Block.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe moves.
Slips a tackle, and he's got room. He smashes his way through again. All the way. Touchdown, Oregon.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. That last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense.
Bro, can I quit running into my fucking blockers?
They'll stop him at the 27.
Holy fuck.
2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's Underwood to throw. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He'll try to do it himself. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Play fake, Underwood. Here's a heat. Snagged out of the air.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Underwood on the play action. Here he goes breaking the pocket.
Bro, holy fucking shit.
Much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on third down here in Autzen. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That is a huge break for this offense. Instead of the turnover, roughing the passer, and you still got the football. Underwood makes the grab on the left. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Under fire. And down he goes.
Oh my fucking God, dude.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
The offensive line's got to get it together. Giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's third down. They want a little extra time to think over this third and long as we've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. Third down. Got a little grass. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting run on that one. They were all back in coverage expecting pass, and here's the running back. He breaks through the line of scrimmage, and they just didn't rally fast enough to the football. If they make the tackle short of the first down marker, there's a good chance they're going to be staying on the field here on fourth down.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. Motion from the back. Moore. Here comes the heat. Makes the catch down the right side. And perhaps
fucking God.
Saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there. Got into.
I'm gonna fucking lose my fucking shit, bro.
Zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense way over eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. Caught in the backfield, it's Hooks. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. False start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. From the gun on third down, Dante Moore. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Guys, here on the Michigan sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to get more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Underwood unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll send the tight end in motion. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dante Moore. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their 2nd. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Michigan choosing to spend its final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And the Ducks decide to punt it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarmed him under for no gain. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. The run inside. It's Marshall.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Fires to the wideout. And that is incomplete.
Are you
I
serious?
think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Plucks it out of the air. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. And on that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that 1st down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these 3rd downs present themselves.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Throwing more. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Moore to the air. This time it's complete. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We kick things off with Boston College taking on the number 3 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Here's Moore to throw. Pulls it in. It's Stewart. Turns it on in midfield. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Ducks! This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
And the point after is good. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Pocket breaking down. Buried before he complete.
Man, it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has
1 fucking yard. 13 carries, 42 yards. It's just fucking insane.
The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Shoots it to the left. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort right now.
And a face mask on the fucking punt. Are you serious?
He was grabbing for anything he could get a hold of and wound up with a fistful of face mask, and it'll cost him 15. Moore. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Tight end now in motion. Moore with the play fake. Throwing right. Makes the grab. It's Moore. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. As That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So here comes the Michigan offense. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half, but, man, you're starting to get now in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Another incompletion on third down.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Kick is in the air. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Checking in from the Oregon sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. Dante Moore. Grab near this. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapped around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better. Turning it on!
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Stepping to the right. Unleashes one. Makes the grab. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. They'll run it. It's Marshall.
Oh my fucking God. No, ever.
Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the third quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put him in an obvious passing situation.
Yo, what the fuck, dude?
Their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
They get to me that fucking quick.
On that one is he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He'll take it himself. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play.
Makes a catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, Michigan. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. And the offense will accept the penalty and move the ball forward. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. On the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Got his man downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Just wide the fuck open. Just wide the fuck open.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Ducks look to keep this drive humming.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Throwing more. Finds his man. It's Hooks. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Ducks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll go play action with Moore. Swings it out to the flat. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 2nd down coming up on this red zone. Opportunity. Quick completion to the right. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. If you need me to run it, I'll run it. You need me to throw it, I can do that too.
Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet.
Can we catch the fucking ball, please, you worthless piece of shit? Holy fuck!
Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Pressure coming. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's reeled in. It's Buchanan. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Here's Underwood to throw. Got his man. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
The Wolverines moving quickly to the line.
Hey guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on second down. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Caught over the middle, it's Marshall. And he's dragged down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker. So they'll send out the field goal unit. With this game all but wrapped up, let's take a look at the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country getting late in the season, and a loss like this one is doubtless going to hurt your position. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Bryce Underwood to throw for it on fourth. And down.
You fucking kidding me?
A sack on fourth down, and the defense gets the football back. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Moore, play action. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Underwood, here's the pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And how about the complimentary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together dominating this football game.
Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. And the offense says thank you very much for the bonus yardage, and it'll be first down after the personal foul penalty. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass.
Everly, cut it out.
All game long, under pressure. They're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm. Yeah, and David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Yeah, and the defense has done a great job understanding that. I got to take that guy away. That's priority number one. Understand it. Late in the game now, up by multiple scores. I'm playing my defense a little bit different. Can't give up the big plays. Time is on my side.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Again, it's Underwood. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Trying to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks! Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You'd think that should do it now to get the win.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that... And it's picked off for the third time today. Couldn't find much room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. They'll run this play from the pistol. Got a man, it's Hooks. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Second down coming up. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Got a man. There he goes. That'll be enough for the first down.
Everly, stop, please.
At the 15-yard line. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. They'll move the wide receiver. Moore with the play fake. Nice move to pick up yardage. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The handoff keeps working on that clock. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. It's picked off. That's number 10.
So saying there's a chance, Reese. I know it's not a big chance, but you got the ball back now. Maybe your offense can get hot. You can create some turnovers, maybe get an onside kick. Who knows? I'm saying...
Jesus Christ, you can't fucking catch nothing.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Throwing, Underwood, bringing the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Underwood from the gun on third down. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Bryce Underwood to the air again. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give on the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. He'll try to get to the marker himself.
Are we fucking serious? Are we actually serious?
And the Ducks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home and come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more touches in this offense.
Well, I think I like the trash option as well because it's been hot trash. This has been a bad day. Offense, defense, giving up a ton of points, not scoring near enough. So it's been a bad day. You're going to
want to fucking run worth of shit, pass worth of shit.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Buchanan.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Rushes on him. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and get into the locker room with your tail between.
Throws toward the end zone. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, 4th quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it. The defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Unloads to the wideout. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. It's really the most common type of upset.
Catch a fucking ball, dude.
The advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
It's fucking gay.